Hello, welcome back to the programme. Today we're going to look at baking bread in the outdoors. Very simple recipe called Bannock. There's a load of different ways to cook it. We're going to look at just one of those today. Job number one is to get the fire lit. As you can see, I've prepared the area. I've got my first layer of kindling here. I've graded the rest of it down. We've got our finger thick, our wrist thick. We're going to work through that. So let's get the fire lit and we'll get this video underway. Okay, let's get to work. Using my old favourite bit of white block household fire lighter, I'm going to crumble that up like a stock cube right on here. Obviously I've put some wood down first. That's going to shield the fire, or sort of insulate the fire from the wet ground underneath. It's been raining here a bit. Now I'm just going to get this on here, and it should take pretty quickly, nice and dry. Put our finger thick across it, save some time, and I'll check back with you in a moment. Okay, well the fire seems to be picking up nicely there behind me. I'm going to prepare the ingredients for our bannock. Very straightforward. What we have here is some plain flour, a bit of salt, a bit of baking powder already mixed in. I'm going to pour that into here. Okay, so that's our dry ingredients. I'm just going to give those a stir now. And I'm going to add some water. Be careful with this, add it a little bit at a time unless you're very used to baking. You can always put it in, but you can't take it out. That's why I always leave a little bit of flour left over, just to mix it in if we've got our mixes too wet. So. Okay, that's looking good. We just have got our proportions right from the start. Going to add just a bit more flour. There we go. As you can see, I'm not going to bake it in the deeper pan. I'm going to use the lid, and I've just spread the bannock mixture out to fill that. We're going to place that on the fire in a moment. That's going to warm the bottom and crisp that up, and then I'll show you in a moment how we're actually going to cook the top half. Okay, that's probably the bottom crisped up. Time for that to come off now. I'm going to set that to one side. I'm going to make a few adjustments here that are going to allow me to lean that up this way to face the fire, and we'll cook the top like that. Hey, while I'm here, just want to show you this. Oh, you don't mind. My first knife that I've made myself, 01 carbon steel, my Carter handle. Sadly didn't make a video while I was doing it, but this is its first proper bushcraft outing, its first sort of use, if you like, properly, and I'm quite pleased with it. Anyway, yeah, on with the show. There we go, nice and simple. I've just set that the lid up there with its bannock. You can see it's starting to swell up, starting to rise. I'm going to leave that facing the fire. I may adjust it, just rotate it slightly, but I'm very happy with its positioning and how things have gone so far. So I'm going to leave that for a spell, possibly 20 minutes, maybe a little bit more, and I'll be right back with you when it's done. Okay. Okay, well, while my bannock's cooking away there, I think I'm going to get the kettle on as well. There we go. This is my one of my favourite configurations for hanging the kettle. You can get a little ahead of yourself with this. I've seen videos, seen people do this with a great sort of pendulous concoction of wooden dangly bits that must have taken sort of 40 minutes to make. Here are 2 sticks. This one has a notch that I made in it with my knife. That's going to keep my billy can right where I want it over the fire. It took me nearly 4 minutes to make, so yeah, there you go, just my 2 penneth worth. Okay, well that's looking a lot like it's ready. I'm going to prise that out of there now. I'm going to enjoy it with a cup of coffee and a bit of cheese. So yeah, I'll be right back with you. I don't want you to miss this. Okay, well I'm going to prise that out of the tin now. Yeah, that looks pretty promising. Let's break into it. Oh, smells lovely. Like I said, I'm going to enjoy it with a few slices of cheese. There we go. I'm going to let that melt slightly on top. Coffee here. All good. A lovely bit of fresh baked bread, fresh made coffee, a bit of strong cheddar and a fire. I'd say we're all good. I'm happy. Thanks very much for watching, folks. I'm sure we'll be speaking again soon. Take it easy.